He's got Floyd. He's got the bat.
Callis has grabbed the bat. And Jericho saw him do it.
Hey, Chris got a big decision here, doesn't he? This is oh, there you go.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. Let's get to it, y'all. So, Chris Jericho teamed up with Konosuke Takeshita for the first time, beating Sammy Guevara and Daniel Garcia. But the interesting match, they did win the match, but the interesting thing was towards the end of the match. So we had Callis actually hit Garcia with Jericho's back. Jericho stood up and asked, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, why did that happen? And then Jericho covered Garcia and got the 3 count. Afterwards, Jericho did look conflicted, while the bad broadcast team said he chose the Callis family over Jericho Appreciation Society. They said Jericho made his choice, even though he's still conflicted. And I am loving the indecision right now from Chris Jericho. Like, I think now that they've been building it up for a few weeks now, see, this is the thing that always gives me with AEW, man. It's like, they usually do a pretty good job when they build up a feud, but they don't do it consistent. Like, about 75% of the time, they do not build up feuds. It's mostly just matches, random matches thrown in there. When they do a feud, they do it right, man. Like they're kind of underrated with their feuds, man. But they just don't. The problem with AEW is they just don't book them as often as they should. Because this has been pretty good so far, man. Because I like the indecision ever since I think it really went off on another level when Garcia and Sammy walked past Jericho. What was that? 2 or 3 weeks ago. And then last week we saw Anna JAS have her piece and the rest of the JAS. They're going to have a meeting. So Matt Menard walked past Jericho backstage and he showed up and he said, yeah, there's going to be a mandatory meeting next week. So I like that. That's one of the things that I'm definitely looking forward to on Dynamite next week is that meeting. I wonder how that's going to go. And Jericho definitely playing his role very well as the indecision, with the indecision and stuff, looking like he still cares about JAS and the young people in the group. And I think where Jericho has a little bit of a soft spot from JAS is that the younger wrestlers that he's probably molded in the group. And he feels like, I wanted to build myself up to the top so bad. But now I actually care about these young wrestlers and I'm trying to build them up. And I like that whole dynamic. But I definitely think it's time to. I've been very consistent saying this. It's definitely time to end JAS though, because there's a lot that they can do with the other wrestlers in the group, especially like a Anna J. Most specifically, I went over that last week. Sammy, I think Daniel Garcia is starting to pick up some steam. In my opinion, the fans are chanting his name tonight. I think he's starting to pick up some steam, and I think him and Sammy could be a pretty dynamic tag team if they do it right. You know what I mean? And I like the Jericho's chemistry with Takeshita tonight. So hopefully he stays in the Callis family. But it does seem like he's going to go back to JAS though, man. I don't think JAS is probably going to go anywhere, unfortunately. So we'll see the way this goes, man. But Matt Menard definitely wants a meeting next week, man. So that's the big story here. But give me y'all thoughts on all of this stuff, man. We're going to get that big meeting next week. Go on ahead and give this video a like, y'all. Hit the like button for me. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all for watching. Afternoons Delight.